Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. Business interests in Old Harbour have strengthened their lobbying efforts through the launch of a new organization. The South St. Catherine Chamber of Commerce, SSCC, is intended to provide a unified voice on key issues affecting the community. For many years, the Old Harbour Chamber of Commerce was the voice of businesses in and around the town of Old Harbour. But as the president of the newly launched South St. Catherine Chamber of Commerce, Trisha Reed McCullough, explains, that body has been inactive for some time. She says that's one of the reasons the new entity has been formed.
As it relates to, records, their records were out. So in order to get the chamber back on track, then we had to do some changes in order to get it on track. And if we are going to put systems in place, the first thing we had to do was to get the proper registration documents up and running so that we can move forward.
The SSCC president outlined some of the immediate plans for the town.
We want to get Jamaica Eye into Old Harbour. We want to get like 3 stoplights in the Old Harbour as well, because Old Harbour is very congested, as you know. The minor projects now is the managing waste and ensuring that the town is kept better, cleaner.
In the meantime, she noted that greater emphasis will be placed on reviving businesses, especially restaurants, which continue to struggle.
We don't have the length of time to operate as how we used to, and also people still are not coming out. People still are a bit cautious of, the virus. So you find that when you go into the restaurants, you find 1 or 2 persons. And I was mentioning the restriction in terms of the curfew. So you know that most restaurants operate like later at nights, and in the days, the people are at work. So the restaurant business is more on the dormant side now.
The world economy is expected to make a modest recovery of 4.7% this year after shrinking 4.3% in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Now that's according to the United Nations report released today. The UN says the projection is more than double the impact of the global financial crisis in 2009. According to the report, developed economies, which shrank by 5.6% in 2020, are projected to recover 4%, while developing countries, which contracted 2.5%, are estimated to grow 5.7% this year. To currency trading now, it ended today with the US dollar selling for $146.99. The Canadian dollar is selling for $115.72. The pound sterling sells for $199.33, while the euro is going for $180.06. On the stock market, the JSE index lost 3,942 points today, while the junior market index gained 13 points. Among the winners were Dolphin Cove, JMMB Group 7.25%, Palace Amusement, Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares, and AMG Packaging and Paper. On the losing side were Consolidated Bakeries, iCreate, Sagicor Real Estate X Fund, Kingston Wharves, and Sagicor Group. And that's the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. Good evening.